Morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Monday, the 20th of November. Okay, looking at the midday chart on here, it shows this low pressure just centered to our east, and it looks like that's what's just gone through this morning, leaving a relatively clear outlook. Ice bars much further apart than they were yesterday, and bringing in fairly northerly with a little bit of west winds. This occlusion that wraps all the way around here will be coming back for us by the looks of it, but not until much later, maybe into the evening at some point, where it then goes through over towards the continent. Tomorrow, looking quite nice at the moment. Clear over the top of us, high pressure moving in from the west, and nice light wind still. And going ahead to Wednesday at the moment, also looking quite nice. This high pressure really holding off a lot of the weather. Stand by. Met Office playing up a little bit. Okay, it's showing spot winds today, 20 to 25 knots at height from the northwest. And the current sat pic, you can see the sort of showers that just went through to our east and south. And then behind it, sort of a clearance, but a lot of lowish cloud with no big clearance in sight, which is going to be the main factor today. And you can see again on the rain radar, lots to our southeast, otherwise clear, looking at forecast. And the rainfall forecast as we go throughout the day doesn't really show a lot. It looks like the other side of that occlusion making its way towards us and maybe getting here just before we finish flying, but it looks pretty weak. And then some more showers as we go into the evening. Okay, public forecast is just showing cloud all day, top temperature of 10 degrees with that wind starting off from the west and then swinging round to the northwest. Notice medium visibility this morning, but then improving from about 11 o'clock onwards. And similarly, that humidity very high this morning, but better from about midday. Okay, GFS is showing we're going to get a max of about 11 degrees, the dew point at about 8, so not a big split there. And that's current view outside. It has actually improved a little bit. It was misty when I went out there about 15 minutes ago, but it's fairly low cloud still, but you can see the blue through it. Currently just over 9 degrees, dew point just over 7. Okay, Farnborough's forecast, not actually very optimistic. They're showing a few clouds at 1,000 feet, scattered at 2,000. And then they've got a tempo in here for this morning up until 11. That's broken clouds at 1,000, bearing in mind it's a little bit lower here. And rain. Showing some improvement as we go into the afternoon. Well, they've got another tempo here until 3 o'clock for broken clouds at 1,000, but that's only a probability 30. I'm not really showing it getting much higher than that, but if it is broken, then it's possibly usable. ODMs is a little bit more optimistic. Again, tempos this morning. This is up until 12 o'clock for very low cloud, rain and drizzle. But then it's saying from 11, few clouds at a height of 1,800, and that's pretty much what they're saying for the rest of the day. So a little bit better if you listen to ODM. Top Meteo surprisingly optimistic today. This is 11. It is showing low cloud, but as we go to 12, it's showing the chance of some mist, but otherwise no real low cloud. And into the afternoon, it's looking better, although lots of lower cloud and fog not very far from us. Okay, there's no NOTAMs. Okay, operationally, it's pretty wet out there, but I think we're going to have to put up with getting the gliders slightly dirty. Otherwise, we're not going to get very high winch launches. So the launch point will go in the normal position back here on 27, slightly offset to the south of the runway. And very important, we're going to be winching from the north side of the runway. Okay, so the cables didn't work. The cables will be running down the northern edge of the runway. So when you're towing out gliders, unless you're really quick and you're out before the cables, you just need to bring them out to the middle of the grass where it's the driest and come back here to the launch point as normal. Yeah, always double check before going across the north side of the runway. Don't want to go across those cables. Aerotone will be from the south side of the runway. And just for the avoidance of doubt, landing on the grass, not landing on the runway, unless we find it is really soggy, and then we'll change operation. But at the moment, we'll be landing on the grass. Okay, we've got an A320 departure at 12:30, and last landing will be before 16:40 today. Okay, I suggest we get things out there, and then we may just have to come back for a short period of time while we wait for the weather to improve. But I'll see you out there. Bye for now.